Well, hello there. It's Walt, and look who's here.
This is a surprise that it would be Anne again.
And we're out on a beautiful Monday afternoon, running along the lakes of the Lakes District in Bariloche, Argentina. And we've been deep in it all day, planning a planning webinar.
Yeah, planning a planning webinar.
Planning a planning webinar and creating the content and the slides and the whole outline for the program. And we got talking about whether that was the right place to start with the process. And of course, plans are really, really important, but I think there is something that comes first.
Yeah, I mean, for years and years and years, I had very little imagination. Like, people would say, so, if you could wave a magic wand, what would you create for yourself? And I'm like, I don't know, like more of this, I guess.
Yeah, a lot of times when somebody comes to us for career pivots, I'll ask that first question, what do you want? And it's amazing how, particularly as we grow into our mid-careers, that we lose sight of what we really, really want.
Yeah, I think, women have always gotten a bad rap for being that caretaker, taking care of kids and husband and whatnot in the household. And then when they come out of that, they can't remember what they want anymore. But it's, it's not just the typical old school stereotypical housewife that has vision issues in the next chapter. It really is professionals who've been locked in a profession for years and years and years, and you just stop thinking about what it is you want, I believe.
And I think that's right. And if you start creating goals, if you start creating a plan without that vision, you end up, that old proverbial putting your ladder, climbing the ladder of success, only to find that it's against the wrong wall. You can plan a shack, or you can plan a beautiful home, but before you get to the plan, you've got to have a design. And really that's where we begin in the consultant success formula is design, business design. And business design starts with a couple of elements. I think it starts with, what do you value?
Yeah.
For us, it's we value freedom, the freedom to take a long 2-hour run on a Monday afternoon.
Yeah, and for others, they value, having a really beautiful house in some fabulous suburb, maybe a second home. That's their jam. That's what they're really into, which is, more power. Some people value travel highly. Other people, family is the highest value. Or what they can do for community, what they can do for, great charities they're involved in. But, unless you know what your values are, it's really hard to begin that design process.
Yeah. And the other thing, and I think this is so critical, is getting clear on the life that you want. It's related to the values, but if you want a life that's one of freedom and travel, and you build yourself a bricks and mortar consultancy business, well, then you're kind of stuck. And, of course, in design, there are design constraints when we build, and in life there are design constraints. There are certain points of time when we have constraints around kids or elderly parents or
mortgages or whatever
or jobs. And so there are always design constraints. But I think it's really important to remember that we are the co-creators of these amazing things that are our lives. And while planning is really essential, it's key to achieving those things that really mean something to you, the condition precedent is getting clear on what exactly that is that you want to create.
Yeah, but I got to tell you, I'm a little worried that we put our ladder up a ramp that we won't be able to get down.
Well, that's not true. I mean, it might be a little bit true. So, as you enter into these last days and weeks of the year, and you're thinking about 2020, you're thinking about the next decade, endeavor to carve out some really good, quiet, reflective time. Get quiet and maybe journal out some of this stuff. What do I want? What do I really value? What is it that I want to create? What is that perfect life that I want to create? Start there, and the plans will grow from there. Make it a great rest of the day, great rest of the week. Talk soon.
Bye, guys.